Hey guys, what's up? It is Casper the Nerd here, and today I thought I'd bring you guys a Balisong video for 2018. You know, a nice collection update, or a first collection in general. This is the first video I'm making showing off all my knives for both Instagram and YouTube. But yeah, I thought I would get around to doing something like this, and yeah. So I started collecting right around the beginning of 2014, so about 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago. And I've been collecting since for a long time. I was at a standstill, and I didn't really collect. I just had a couple knives that I like to flip, and that's about all. Then I got into them pretty hard, and now I have quite a few that a lot of people would really like, and I'm kind of happy where I am with the collection, but I do want more. As always, I am a knife nut, and if you see, don't mind my pearly white hands, they are so amazing. But yeah, I thought we would start off with the trainers. Now I'm going to start off, I have all my knives over there just piled up. First one, BB Barfly. Everyone in the collection needs to have a BB Barfly. This one's not as beat as a lot of them because I got this after I got a Balisong, and I never flipped it because it was loud and annoying. They are great for 20 bucks, and I would recommend them to anyone starting out as long as your parents don't mind the very, very loud noise they produce. So let's just try to keep this moving on. I'm probably just going to pile them up over there onto the left. Let's bring this over here. The Boker Plush Trainer. Just got this. Just did a giveaway on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me, you should go follow me there. Gave one of these away. These are great. Love them. Just got them. They are amazing. A lot of people say they're like the 51, but in a little bit when I bring out my 51, I'll show you some of the differences. If you ever want to see any reviews on these knives, just leave it down in the comments. Let me know what you guys want, and I will try to get around to doing it. So yeah, that's the Boker Plush Trainer. It's a great little thing for 50 bucks. Latch is a pain in the ass though. Now we're going to get into the Squid Industries trainers. Start off with the cheapest. This is another one close to 50 bucks. The Squiddy. Now, compared to the Boker, this is the complete opposite. Longer handles, lighter, but amazing. Love it. Flip it all the time. Brought it with me to the mall yesterday. Handles are starting to get a little dinged up in the back. If autofocus doesn't work too well, sorry about that. Next up, we have the next one in the line. Here, I'm actually going to put the knives over here. Next one in line, the Triton. Great knife. Absolutely love it. It is amazing, and I have absolutely no issues with it. The balance is phenomenal, but see, it gets chipped. It's because it's all aluminum with a steel blade or trainer blade. These are amazing to flip, fun to have for 120 bucks. I couldn't recommend really anything else for this price range. But yeah, that's the Squid Triton. Yeah, I said I put them on this side because I'm running out of room on that side already. Next up, Squid 2.5. These just recently dropped, and they are absolutely amazing. I know with the previous models of the regular Squid Trainer like this, there were some balancing issues, and people preferred the Triton. He fixed it to me with this one, and the texture on the handle is amazing. I love the black, but this will get scratched super easily. See tiny little dings. God, focus hunting. Fuck that. Alright, well, that is all for my trainers, so I guess I'm just going to move into the miscellaneous ones. This is my first ever Balisong. This is a 2014, or is it 2014. I think I got this late 2013, but yeah, it is. Had a black blade. I sanded it off. It is super, super, super beat. This is when they used the brass tank pins. So it was before they had the removable ones that constantly fall out. I have one of those. But yeah, that is my first ever Bally. It's great. It's tiny. It was good. It got me into it. Next, I have the bigger one. Now this has the removable tank pins, which are absolutely shit. They fall out all the time, and if you look, this one fell out, And also the blade is kind of dinged up at the tip because even when you have the tank pins in, the tip likes to smack into the washer a lot. Not the washer, the spacer. Now let's keep moving on from there. Next up, I will bring out the Benchmade 51. Might as well. This is the V6 Fly Tie 51. This was an original 51, but I ended up turning it into Fly Tie 51 a couple of years ago. This was my first like higher end bally, you know, not complete shit, not a Bear Alps or anything like that. Love it. The V6 though, the scales are a little too handle biased. They feel weird. I don't flip this thing ever. I just maintain the blade and that's about all. Living in New England and having a D2 blade, this thing is a pain in the ass, but said I would show you guys. The blade, it's like the handles are shorter and these are fatter, like significantly fatter, and I love them both. They're just, you know, they look a lot alike, but they don't flip very much like anything in the same ballpark. This one's shorter and fatter, this one's skinnier and longer. Alright, let's keep moving. Next one, I will bring out the tried and true beater O-meme. Oh yeah, you can see all the scratches in the handles. Yeah, this thing, it's I've only had this for a couple weeks and it is probably one of my most well-loved ballies. The tip is, if you could see that, not 100% sure. The tip is beat. This thing is beat. It's missing a couple screws down here. I actually didn't get it with these screws. But yeah, you could see all the scratches in the handles. I love my ballies. I flip them all, except for a couple of them really, but for the majority, I flip the fuck out of this one. It's my favorite bearing. It's my only bearing bally, and I absolutely love it. Flip it every day, all day. No play. This thing's amazing. Next up, we have the Beagler Blade Works Flare Tip Tanto. Now, I'm not sure exactly about the story behind this. I got this in a trade with the O-meme. And from what I understand, I talked to Beagler Blade Works, the guy that owns it, and he said that this one's slightly more rare because it has a thicker blade stock. I'm not sure, but it is beautiful in every aspect. The handle texture is absolutely amazing. I don't mind the heavier blade. I think it flips fine, but this isn't a knife that I got to flip. I got it because it looked absolutely stunning. Keeps focus hunting, whatever, it's a pain in the ass. 4K doesn't like focusing. But yeah, amazing big old T15 hardware. This shit is big, really big. Until you put it up to something that you know, hey, it's pretty big hardware. But yeah, this is another amazing knife. That's actually, I think right now this is the most expensive in my collection, retailing at about $600. Next up, I guess we have the BRS Fanboy Club. Let's start off with my least favorite, this thing. This is a V1 bare bones, not the V2. I've never had the V2. This is the V1. And it's not the worst bally I own. I will take this over a Bear Ops, but when it comes to like actual flipping performance and weight, this thing weighs a literal fuck ton. Like, it weighs way too much. There's only one bally I have that weighs more than this, and it is ridiculous. But I even went and reground the blade really shittily. I want to send this out and have it redone, have a nice swedge put on it, and have it actually look nice. I absolutely hated the blade on these. I hated the little random dip in the middle. I thought it was ugly. But overall, could have been better, could have been worse. I have the aluminum scales for it, the aluminum handles, but I have not put them on yet. Or no, I have had them on. I just took them off because one of the little screws fell out, and I never wanted to see it because I couldn't stand having one screw missing. Yeah, that is the first one from BRS. Let's move up the ladder. Let's go to the premium rep. Just got this in the last like surprise drop. They had one drop and then there was a surprise one right after it. A couple surprise ones. I got this. This was originally a blue and green alt blade, but I ended up switching it out for I have a CF rep over on the side. I swapped the blade, so that one has the alt blade. This has a little bit of blade rub. Still has mostly a tip. I like it. I took the latch off because I flip latchless. I like it. It's not my favorite flipper. I'll take the O meme, I'll take the Alt Blade CF Rep, and I'll take my Alpha Beasts over it any day. But yeah, this is an amazing knife. I recommend it to everyone. All my friends love it that come over here and flip it. And yeah, so moving on from there, got the CF Rep. This thing is, or for the longest time, was in 10 out of 10 condition. I never flipped it. Now there's a little bit of love to the end of the handles, but not enough to even see it really. It's a little dirty because I was just flipping it. Carbon fiber's in immaculate condition. And then I have the 10 out of 10 Alt Blade on it. I think the Alt Blade on the CF handles makes the CF Rep a legitimate competitor in the flipping game. It's lighter than the regular Rep, but it flips so nice. I am in love with this. It is probably the only thing that might pull me away from my own meme. Not 100% sure though, but I do love this thing. It's really fun to flip. It's nice. Super sharp. Just got it out of the box. Would like to get it sharper though. I want to sharpen all my knives. And moving on from there, almost done. I only have a couple of knives left. Let's move on to this one. This is an Alpha Beast that I have. It has a acid wash blade. You could tell there's tiny little bit of blade rub. Get it in the light. Yeah, right there. That's about all that's wrong with it. This is actually the charity project that I'm working on. If you don't know about the charity project I'm working on, you can go check it out on my Instagram. It's on my highlights. Generally sending this out to have it modded to hell and back as much as I can. The community picks the mods, and yeah, once it's all done, I'm going to raffle it off. All the money goes to charity. All the money that I put in and everything, all goes to charity. I have no reason to keep it. I never really flip it. The blade rub I have on here was from the previous owner. But yeah, this is, the mods are practically all decided by now, and I just need to get the money and get it sent out. Running a little low on cash because of that rep drop. But yes, it is working out, and this thing's great. I love Alpha Beast. This is the newer one that has the slightly chunkier handles, and I didn't think I would realize it, but you really do. It's amazing. And now for the one that made my Instagram famous, the Blades We Love anodized Alpha Beast with the flow mask is what was supposed to be pink and blue, but I don't clean it and I beat it. If you look at the pocket clip, it is scratched. The handles are beat to fuck. The blade is, there's a flat spot in the middle of the blade. It's kind of chip tip, blade rub, everything. But this thing, it literally made my Instagram, and I'm happy to have worked with Blades We Love to get this, because this ano is absolutely amazing and it does hold up. Fading everywhere because I just don't clean it. I never clean my knives really, at least the handles. I clean the blades obviously, because if not they'll rust the fucking back. But yeah, this is the Blades We Love anode Alpha Beast that everyone loves. Now there's one other rally that I forgot to show that is beyond the shittiest thing that I have ever owned. Actually I have two. But this one is the shittiest one that I've owned. That's all you need to see of it. Don't want to talk about it. Then the next one is this. Paid $1 for it at an Army Barracks store. It is unflippable. It's cute. Love it. China steel. Don't even know what it is. Don't care. Don't know what the handles are made out of. Probably zinc. They'll probably break if you seriously try to use this for anything other than opening mail. Great mail opener. Latch doesn't work for its life. Just falls in and out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I have for Bally's as of right now. I have a couple other CCCs just laying around, but they're not really worth mentioning. You know, they're not worth probably more than $10 together. And yeah, that's I guess that's all of my knives. That's what I have so far as of June 21st, 2018. And yeah, so I really appreciate everyone for watching. It would be nice if you guys could like this and leave a comment on what you guys think. If any of you want to see a review on any of these knives, I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm not the most experienced flipper. I love flipping, but I'm not that good. But I do know what makes a decent butterfly knife a decent butterfly knife. But if you want to see any reviews, any comparisons, anything like that, just let me know in the comments down below. And I have no life. I have nothing else better to do right now, so I'll get to it as soon as I can, because I have nothing better to do. But I have to thank you guys for coming out and watching this, and especially if you stuck through the entire thing. It's been going on for quite a while. Not exactly sure how much, about 15 minutes of straight recording. Not too bad for a first take, but yeah, I really appreciate everyone for coming out, and I'll talk to everyone later. See ya.